Let's discuss all of this with our chief political analyst, Gloria Borger, and our chief legal analyst, Jeffrey Toobin. Gloria, so what do you make of this new reporting from Politico, this draft executive order instructing the Defense Secretary of the United States to actually go out and seize voting machines?
Well, it's more evidence about what the state of mind was inside that White House. And it's more evidence pointing to the fact that people were interested in promoting a coup. And when you look at what happened this week, Wolf, take a look just at the committee, winning that really important case in the Supreme Court, getting these 700 pages of documents, and I'm told there will be possibly more to come from archives. This is a committee who's going to try and reconstruct what happened the day before January 6th, for those 187 minutes on January 6th before Donald Trump acted, and the aftermath of January 6th. And this will give them a treasure trove of information where they will look at the president's intent and whether he tried to obstruct, in fact, their investigation. And when you look at the legal issues on the other two investigations, I'll let Jeffrey talk to that. But, you know, they've got a special grand jury now in Georgia about potential election fraud, which you just played the president on tape. And Letitia James now has made it clear she is going full steam ahead against this president. That may be a civil case.
Yeah, a lot of legal problems for the former president. And let's discuss this horrible week for the former president, Jeffrey. Which of these many investigations, from your perspective, poses the biggest threat to Trump?
Well, Georgia and New York both. And I think, you know, we've talked a lot about time pressures on Congress, but it's worth pointing out that in both Georgia and New York, there are not particular time pressures on prosecutors. The DA in Georgia, she's going to be there. She's got a term of several more years. Letitia James and the new district attorney in Manhattan, they have years to conduct this investigation. So they are proceeding methodically. Donald Trump is the target, clearly, of both of them. Letitia James is doing a civil investigation, but she is partnered with the new district attorney, Alvin Bragg, in Manhattan, which is a criminal case. The Georgia case is a criminal case, and they are both serious and ramping up. And as for January 6th, you know, those documents that are being turned over to Congress as part of their investigation will also someday be available to the Justice Department if the Justice Department decides to conduct a criminal investigation of what went on in the White House. So it's all bad, but Texas and New York are worse and more immediate pressures this week.
Yeah, you know, and Gloria, let's not forget, though, that this is someone, we're talking about Trump, who survived the Access Hollywood video scandal, escaped the Mueller probe, 2 impeachments, relatively unscathed. He wasn't convicted in the U.S. Senate. Why would these new challenges be any different?
He's not president anymore. That's it. He is not president anymore. I mean, you remember when former Attorney General Barr decided that he couldn't be charged with obstruction because he was a sitting president. He's not president. He can be deposed, and I presume he will be deposed at some point. And also, you know, don't forget, in Congress, what they're doing now with this January 6th committee is not necessarily looking to say he's guilty of any criminal act. I think in talking to my sources, they may want to say that, look, he violated the Constitution and that he provoked an insurrection and perhaps cannot run for office again.
And there's another difference, which is that for all Donald Trump's legal problems, his bankruptcies, his impeachments, he has never been criminally prosecuted. He has never been indicted. And he is looking at that possibility in both Georgia and New York. I don't know if it'll happen, but that will be a problem of a different magnitude if it does.
It certainly will be. Jeffrey Toobin and Gloria Borger, guys, thank you very much.